Okay, so one of the hardest moments for me with my college experience so far was not being able to go home for summer because of COVID, which is not really technically part of college, but like it was such a big, it impacted everything. So with COVID, I wasn't able to go home. I normally go home every summer. This was my first summer of my life. I'd never gone home. So it was really, really difficult to just deal with being stuck in America, knowing that I have family at home who would like to see me. I have people at home I would like to see, and just not being able to get there. That was definitely really, really tough to deal with during the summer break.
I think the hardest moment for me and looking over my whole experience has kind of been the first year transition from high school to college. I think you don't really know what that jump's going to be like, and just the change in how like high school teachers were compared to professors. It's a lot more working on your own and your own time management and organization and things like that. And I think there's a lot of pressure put on your first year semester where you feel like you have to make a lot of friends and kind of like find your place right away and find your major and everything around the board there. So, and I think St. Olaf really helps kind of de-stress that situation by providing lots of opportunities to either if it's like they host like school dances or campus-wide events to meet a lot of different people, or dorm or hall events and things like that, so you can meet people right next to you. What really helped was just segmenting my day and kind of almost treating college like high school a little bit, and telling myself like I will be working on homework or I'll be in class from like 9 to 4. And that's when I'm going to really focus on doing a lot of work and a lot of things like that. And then I would set separate group meetings like in evenings for different projects and things like that. But my personal assignments and work I'd really try to get done during the day.
Oh, the hardest moment of my St. Olaf experience was living in Rand when I had surgery on my hip. It was in crutches for 2 months. Trying to get down those stairs wasn't fun. I really look back at it as a positive experience because it was a really big hurdle to overcome, and I feel stronger after.
The way the academic system works in Rwanda is kind of different from the way the American system operates. So coming in, I remember freshman year, the way we used to study, it was totally different from the way I was used to study back home. One of the things that I did to catch up with with the education system was talking to professors. I was really lucky to have really good professors, especially like my religion professor freshman year and some of my French teachers.
It would definitely be winter breaks in December. That's definitely when everybody sort of leaves and there's like 20-30 people left on campus, and you can't do pretty much anything outside when it's cold and stuff, and sometimes the cafeteria is not open, so you have to find like ways to get the food. That definitely gets in a way depressing, and definitely in my like first winter break, I remember it was really, really hard. What I did is that I took a lot of shifts at info desk in Bunchrock, here in Disco. So I just kind of pushed through by, working and making money, which was, good.
One of the hardest moments of my St. Olaf experience was probably the fall of my first year, just because I mentioned before I'm a first gen student and the transition was a little difficult. And then also I had to deal with a family loss. And so there was just a lot going on during that time. But I think another low point in my college journey was definitely once COVID started. It was just a huge shift for all students. And so that was definitely not my favorite part of being at St. Olaf. Something that helped kind of ease my transition and get over those obstacles and those challenges that I faced my first year in the fall was definitely my advisor. I was able to talk to her about anything, and she gave me some good advice, and she kind of helped me get through it, especially my friends as well. I've learned a lot about resilience and, my mom definitely instilled that in me, but having that core group of friends and people I can trust that support me kind of helped me get through those obstacles as well.